If you're a European or international founder planning to enter the US market, I need to tell you something that might save you 6 months and over $200,000. Don't hire your US sales team first. I know that sounds counterintuitive. You've raised funding, your board wants US traction, you need someone on the ground making calls, taking meetings, and closing deals. Hiring a US rep kind of feels like the obvious move. But here's the thing. Hiring first is how you turn talented people into frustrated, unproductive employees. And it's how you burn half a year without nothing to show for it. I'm Dan Griffith, and today I'm going to break down why this happens, what it costs, and what you should build before you bring on your US team. Let me tell you a story. Last year I worked with a company that had just closed their Series A. They were ready to expand to the US market. Their first move? Hire a US-based enterprise sales rep. This wasn't some entry-level hire. She had 15 years of experience selling enterprise software. She knew the market. She knew how to navigate complex deals. On paper, she was perfect. They handed her a laptop and said, "Go make sales." That was their US market entry plan. 3 months later, she had no pipeline, no meetings converting, no momentum. The founder started questioning the hire, and the rep started questioning the product. But here's what was actually happening. They asked her to do 3 jobs at once: define the ICP, build the messaging, create the process, and close deals, all the while trying to hit quota in a market she didn't have a roadmap for. Even the best reps can't do that, because you can't optimize a system that doesn't exist yet. This is the trap I see over and over. Founders hire first, assuming good reps will figure it out. But figure it out isn't a strategy. It's a hope, and hope doesn't generate pipeline. So what's the fix, you say? Well, you need to build your infrastructure before you hire. And infrastructure means 3 things. First, ICP clarity. You need to know exactly who you're targeting in the US market. What industries, what company sizes, what buyer roles, what pain points trigger them to buy. And you need this mapped to a list of 50 to 100 accounts that are ready to work. If your rep is guessing who to call, they're wasting time on prospects that will never convert. Second, proven messaging. US buyers talk differently than European buyers. They care about compliance, ROI, implementation speed, and procurement processes. Your messaging needs to reflect that. You need email sequences, LinkedIn outreach, follow-up cadences, all tested and ready to execute. If your rep is writing cold emails from scratch, you're asking them to do marketing's job. Third, CRM structure and process. You need pipeline stages with clear entry and exit criteria. You need dashboards that show velocity and win rates. And you need a qualification framework so your rep knows what a good opportunity looks like and what a bad one looks like. Without this, every deal is a guessing game. When you have these 3 things in place, then you hire. And when you hire, your rep walks into a system that they can run. They're not building the plane while flying it. They're executing a proven playbook. And here's the outcome. They're productive in week 1. They have pipeline in 30 days and they're closing deals in the quarter. That's the difference between hiring first and building first. Now, let's talk a little bit about what costs you when this goes wrong. There's first the financial costs. A US enterprise rep costs $150,000 to $250,000 all in when you factor in salary, benefits, equity, and recruiting. That's not small money, but the real cost is momentum. You just burned 6 months of time. Your board's asking you why there's no pipeline, your competitors didn't wait, and the market moved on. And your rep? They're frustrated, they're demoralized, or possibly already gone. Hiring before clarity doesn't just cost you money. It costs credibility, time, and team morale. So here's what I want you to do. If you're planning US market entry, stop. Build your foundation first. Run an ICP sprint. Build your outreach engine. Set up your CRM logic. Document your system. Train your internal team on how it works. Then hire your first US sales rep to execute that system. Because great reps amplify what already works. They can't create something from nothing. If you want help mapping this out, I've built a system specifically for European and international companies entering the US. It's called the US Market Entry Launchpad, and it gets you from 0 to qualified US meetings in under 90 days. with the infrastructure in place before you hire your sales team. Comment US entry below and I'll send you the breakdown. Or book a discovery call at the link in the description. Build the foundation, then bring the team. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.